Hey Sagittarius, welcome back. These are going to be your messages for the month of May 2019. Thank you guys so much for being here, whether you are new or whether you are a returning viewer. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I really enjoy doing these videos for you guys, and I enjoy getting your feedback. I enjoy reading your comments. So don't be a stranger. Feel free to say hello. I try to answer as many of them as I can. I do have a special video coming out, hopefully the first week of May. For a very special trip that I recently took. So if you'd like to be notified as to when I upload, feel free to hit that notification bell. You can also follow me on social media. I tend to make announcements of videos that I'm posting on my social media. So if you're interested in that, that can also be found in the description box below. I hope that you guys had an amazing month of April. And I'm excited to see what messages Spirit has for you for the month of May. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Messages for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know for the month of May 2019? Please make it clear and for their highest and greatest good. So you have the Oracle card of Clarity. Okay. Ooh. And I will also, of course, have the names of the decks that I'm using in the description box as well. So if you continue on with your messages for the month of May 2019, please make it clear, Spirit, and for their highest and greatest good. All right. Sorry about the noise outside. So at the center of your reading, Sag, you have the Queen of Pentacles, the Fool, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, Temperance, the Star card, the Nine of Swords, and the Lovers. Move these just a bit. Okay. So Sagittarius, Queen of Pentacles at the center. And on either side of it, you have the Four of Pentacles and the Temperance card. So I feel like more than anything, this center row here is a message for you guys to be careful with your finances in the month of May. The Four of Pentacles is an energy that is sort of frugal. It's an energy that there's a little of an anxiety around money and around resources. It is an energy that is sort of penny pinching. So with Temperance being on the other side of it as well, I feel like there's definitely a strong message here that you guys should be mindful and very discerning with your finances in the month of May. Be careful not to overindulge. Be careful not to overspend. Focus more so on the Queen of Pentacles energy, which is an energy of building your resources, building your wealth, being stable, being financially secure. Okay. Some of you, I feel like, have recently just gotten into a relationship and things moved very fast. If I'm looking at this far right, far right column for you guys, you have the Lovers card here. And you also have Temperance in the center and the Ten of Wands. So Ten of Wands represents feeling a little burdened by something, being a little overwhelmed. So some of you guys may be moving quickly with someone that you are romantically involved with, whether this person is moving in, whether you or this person is talking about marriage, whether it has to do with having kids. There's something in this column here that feels very rushed to me. And so Temperance, once again, is sort of cautioning you to have that balance and have that slower paced, maybe even still type of energy, because there really is no need to rush. And I kind of carry the philosophy that if it has to be rushed, it's probably not, it's either not worth having, or there's something wrong if you have to rush. So moving on here, you have the Nine of Swords and then the Ten of Cups above it. So I feel like a lot of you guys are coming out of a period of time with the Nine of Swords here where you were feeling maybe a little sorry for yourself, feeling a deep unhappiness, feeling Nine of Swords sort of represents a heavy mental energy. You guys, your sleep may have been getting affected, your self-esteem and how you see yourself, how you perceive yourself may have been affected, but you have the Ten of Cups above that. So a lot of you guys are turning over a new leaf and you are moving out of that space. And you are seeing different you're seeing things differently. There's some sort of switch or change that has happened in your perception to where you are you're seeing more of the good rather than the bad, or at least trying to anyway. Yeah, this is also being reiterated by the Fool. So you're kind of trying to clean the slate. You're trying to wipe everything clean and start new, and you want to reach a level of emotional happiness that is not so much attached to something or someone else. You're wanting it to come from within. Some of you guys are, I feel have been single for a while. If I'm looking at this bottom row here, with the Nine of Swords being at the center, the Lovers card on the right, and the Star card on the left, Some of you guys have been wishing for a partner for a really, really long time. You've been wanting that significant other. You've been wanting that love. And it just hasn't been coming to you. It hasn't been what you wanted. It hasn't been up to par. And so you guys have been beating yourselves up. You guys have been taking it out on yourselves, or there's been a perception of, oh, something's wrong with me. I must be broken. I must be unworthy of love. I must be unworthy of, you know, a partner. Which of course is not true. But you have the Star card here. So in the month of May, you know, don't be surprised, also with the Lovers, if a partner shows up for you, or if, you know, some sparks start to fly between you and another person. I feel like a lot of your first layer is tying back into this Oracle card here, the message of clarity. I feel that a lot of you Sages in the month of May are going to be seeing things in a different scope. You're going to be seeing things in a much brighter light, because you are pulling yourself out of your first of all, you're creating more balance in your life with Temperance. But you are pulling yourself out of this Nine of Swords energy of, you know, kind of feeling like woe is me. Like I said before, you're cleaning the slate with the Fool. You're starting fresh. You're starting over, whatever that looks like for you. I see the love coming in. As I said, be careful with money and be careful not to overwork yourself. But other than that, I see you guys getting the clarity and the opportunities and the love that you are looking for. So first layer out of the way, let's go ahead and move on to your second. At the center, you have the Page of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Hanged Man, the Four of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. Some of you are involved in some sort of love triangle, Three of Cups here. And you feel like you're getting the shorter end of the stick. You feel, some of you maybe feel neglected. Some of you were maybe painted a picture of it being one way, but really it hasn't been that way. There has been a sort of betrayal or some sort of backstabbing going on, and I feel for some of you guys it is connected to this love triangle. You may be the other woman or man. You may have found out that your partner is cheating. You have the Four of Swords in the center. So definitely it's time for you to detach and separate yourself, and it's time for you to rest. It's time for you to analyze and become internal about the situation and really assess what love and relationships is going to look like for you moving forward. Because for a lot of you guys, I feel like what it has been, or what this situation was with the Three of Cups, was not what you signed up for. I feel like some of you were deceived about what it would be. Some of you were cheated on, as I said. You have the Hanged Man here. So he is surrounded by the Eight of Wands and the Seven of Cups. So some of you, I feel, are wanting to, you're wanting to be like you're with the Hanged Man energy. The Hanged Man energy represents being in a period of waiting, being in a period of stillness, in a period of limbo. And I feel like with this Eight of Wands, because Eight of Wands is a very rapid movement, rapid energy type of card. Some of you are really wanting, you're feeling antsy. You're feeling like you want to break out of this phase or this cycle that you're in. Some of you have been feeling stuck maybe. And what the energy that I'm feeling from these two cards is a sense of frustration, because you feel like you're not getting where you want to go, or you feel like you're not achieving what you want to achieve. But with the Hanged Man here, you can't really see his face, but he looks very serene. And so that's sort of an advice to you, Sag, that in the midst of this period of waiting, in the midst of, you know, feeling like you're not getting anywhere, try to see if you can settle into where you're at, and try to see if you can create some sort of productivity or some sort of if you can create some sort of sense of what am I trying to say here? I think you get the point. See if you can create some sort of like sense of productivity in the stillness, because a lot of people think that you have to literally physically be doing something, or, you know, life has to be literally giving you opportunities and giving you this and that in order for you to be productive. But there is also productiveness that can be had in stillness. And so try to see if you can find that in the month of May. Ooh, sorry, I don't know why that was so hard to get out, but you get the point. I feel like a lot of you guys right now, what this is about is, you know, this period of stillness and waiting with the Seven of Cups here, is that you have a lot of things that need to be flushed out. You have a lot of things that you need to kind of cycle through and clear out, because there are some things around you that you are either participating in, or things that you're holding on to, or et cetera, that are no longer serving you. These are things that are holding you back. These are things that cannot come with you forward, wherever that destination, that final destination for you is. Some of these things cannot follow you there. And so you have to get rid of them first in order for you to break out of this Hanged Man energy. Some of you are working on that. Some of you haven't even started, I feel. And so don't be frustrated. But again, do the work. Do the work that you have to do in this time of waiting, in this time of stillness, so that when it's time, when the universe says, or when spirit says it's time to go, you're ready to go, and you're clear, and you know clarity, you know what to do. So I hope that makes sense. Yeah, you have Page of Wands at the center of your reading, Queen of Wands. So a lot of you guys have things that you're ready to do. You want to do it now, you're ready to do it. But there's a season and a time for everything. And right now is not your season. It's not your time for a lot of you guys. There's a bit of shadow work and a little internal cleanup that needs to happen. Go ahead and get that final spring cleaning out of the way, like literally and figuratively, and then you will be ready. You will get the green light to go, and you guys can continue to go about your desires with a clear head, a clear energy, but I don't see it happening before that. Okay, Sag, I think that's all I have for you for the month of May. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for listening. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch your sun, moon, and rising video for more clarity. Be on the lookout, as I said, for my special video coming soon. If you're interested in a personal session, that information can be found down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Take care.